Hello, welcome back. In this activity, I will continue upon my last example database by creating five separate queries. So, as for the relationships, I have already connected the relevant fields between my table. So, there is only just one common field among them, which is the customer ID. So, let's create our first query right here. It contains multiple tables. So as per the account, I'll choose customer ID and account level. Then I'll move on to customer, their city, and uh, back to account status. So these are the fields that I've selected. So finish. So the basically the purpose of this query is to know which city are my customers from, and their account level and their status. So view, I'll just for the city, I'll just filter out Manila, and let's run it. And there, it gave me the list of the users specifically from Manila. And other observations, uh, most of them are active, only one inactive, and most of the account levels are basic. So that is my first query right here. So let's make another one. Okay, so this query, this specifically, I want to know the the status of some of my oldest customers. So the earliest customers that I have are from 2021. So let's just select the relevant tables. So from account, customer ID, uh, account level, date open, and status. So next, this is just simple one. So I'll name it uh, customer date query. Finish. And there we go. So this specifically details when did my customers applied for the membership. So I'll just filter out. So I want to filter out who which were some of the oldest members, and specifically before the year 2022. So as for the sort, I'll sort it ascending, and then I'll filter more by typing. So by typing this, I'll ensure that the data that will be filtered are the ones that are created before 2023. So let's run. See, here are here are the sample of my customers who applied before 2023. And as you can see, most of them are inactive. Only one is inactive, uh, and those active accounts, they have the higher privileges, the higher account tiers. So, so we're done with that. Let's create another one. Hmm, Account, outlet, ID, account level, and then transaction points. Okay. Okay, so this account, I based it off from the data of the customer's ID from the accounts and specifically the sum of the points from the transaction. So as you can see, what I did, it, I set the query as a summary. So these points, because there are multiple customer IDs that are present in transaction, I just chose to sum it all up, the points that they earn during those transactions. So as you can see, hold on. If I sort it further, the transactions by descending, uh, it now details me which specific customers were the ones who earned the most during the transaction period. So, yeah. So the maximum is 10 and the minimum is 2. So I'll create another query. Uh, this query, these details, the specific customers who spent the most points. So let me just grab the relevant fields. So from account, there's customer ID and account level. And then transaction ID, date, and uh, hold on. Okay, points used. Okay, so next, point, uh, most points spent, query. And then hold on, I'll have to apply more filters. So for the criterion, uh, we are tracking the ones actually spent points. So the ones that are zero, they will have to be removed. And I'll sort this by descending. So let's run it. And there, you can see that these specific customers, they are the ones who are actually using their points to purchase the products. And then I'll just save it. And then for our last query, um, we will create one where we can directly compare the current points of the customer to the historical ones during the transaction periods. So hold on. The account, the ID, account level, and then transaction, points balance. Oh, I think the date, I forgot the date, and then okay. So it's multiple query points don't and here they are. I'll just have to apply additional filter. So I want the customer ID to be organized because there are multiple of them during the transaction period. And then that's for the points balance, I'll also sort this points balance from the transaction in ascending order so that we can more clearly see that the progression of the customer's points throughout the transaction period. So let's run it. So, so there, as you can see, no, we have organized it by customer. So the same customer in the transactions are grouped together, and also you can see how the points progress of the customer per transaction. So, uh, in earlier this month, this customer has 1,174 points, but recently it updated to 1,178. And we can confirm this by comparing it to the current transaction, the current state of their points. So yeah, that's all of my example queries. So thank you for watching.